live longer. We here for what we here for.
What you here for?
The story to tell. I don't know where my story gonna end, but if I wake up, I'll do it again. I just gotta live longer. I just gotta live longer.
Yeah, good. What's up? Good. What's going on, brothers? All right.
We got Captain Kaya on the scene.
See, Edgewood is live, man. Yo, shalom. We are the Sons of Thunder Israelites. We come here week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this nation and to wake up you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans to the fact that you are the true chosen people of God, man. Right. You're the Israelites according to the Bible and according to archaeology and history, man. Right? See, it's a common misconception that this book right here, this Holy Bible, that your grandmama got on her nightstand, that your mama got on her nightstand, that's gathering dust and collecting dust. It's a common misconception that this Bible was written by a white man, right? Every time our people come up to us and be like, that book was written by a white man, and they could never prove it.
Right.
These scriptures actually have the white man's judgment in it.
Right.
And it has your prosperity in it, man. Right? Give me 2nd Ezra 8:49. Right? Because it's time to come to a certain understanding. And a certain understanding you got to come to, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, is that you actually do have rest. Right? Read that.
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 8 and verse 49.
Come on.
And that thou hast humbled thyself.
Thou hast humbled thyself, because the entirety of the Bible, the entirety of the scriptures is a humbling process. Right?
Right.
Yeah, our people are some of the most proud people on the face of this earth, man. But yet, we are the most abased
Right.
under all these nations, man. We the ones who are able to jump out the gym. We the ones who are able to rhyme to put words together in such a way that make your damn head explode.
Right.
Right? We able to craft things and mix certain spices and seasonings together, make your damn taste buds explode. Right? Our young ones are scoring higher than Einstein on the IQ test.
Right.
In every modern invention, an old invention that you use in your daily life has been invented by black people.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So we are absolutely the greatest people on the face of this earth, brother.
That's a fact.
Right? We are the salt of the earth, like Christ says.
Right.
Like Christ says, we are gods walking this earth. Right?
We're not evolution, we was the man that performed.
I couldn't hear you, brother.
I said we're not a part of the evolution. We came to God put us on this earth as Adam. He put us here as man, not as an evolution, as a turning point.
Nah, it's an evolution. What do you mean by that? What you mean?
I don't understand. You might have white in your blood, but I believe this in my heart that the white man is the evolution and the black man is the real man.
The white man is the evolution and the black man
The
is
evolution, I mean by the ape to the man. I think that's the white man.
Okay. Well,
Even though what his name went underground, the white man went underground and his name walked the top. But I also think that there's part white man.
now, if that
It's
were
not
true,
but I just believe that's part of nature. That's the scientific part. Of
okay, if that was scientifically sound, then there shouldn't be any primates walking the earth today, right?
the monkey. Do you think the monkeys always do the monkeys? You don't think man ever evolved from ape?
But I'm saying though, if man evolved from apes, why are there still apes?
You're right. But some apes. You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So instead of
What
cleaving
about
on
you
a
believe they ever became men?
watch this, instead of cleaving on a pseudoscience, we gotta cleave onto what we can actually fact check,
Okay,
right?
what
And
about the
prove.
Vikings being that black?
Hold on. That you're going into a million different things. We like to do one thing at a time, right? Follow me, right? Go to the book of Genesis. Let's show them the origin of the so-called white man. Yeah, read that.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15 and verse 39. All flesh is not the same flesh.
All flesh is not the same flesh. Come on.
But there is one kind of flesh of men, another flesh of beasts,
Come on.
another of fishes, and another of birds.
So the Most High God, through His wisdom, He's showing you, there's flesh that's made as man, there's flesh made as beast, flesh made as fish. So the Most High God is showing you, man didn't evolve from beasts, didn't evolve from monkeys or bears or whatever it may be, or from an
Do you
amoeba,
believe black
right?
man was a person?
Yes, I believe the black man was the first man, absolutely. But there's something I want to show you. Watch.
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 25 and verse 25.
This is where your so-called white man comes from. Come on.
I'm going to read verse 24.
Go ahead.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled,
It's talking about the man Isaac and his wife Rebecca. Come on.
come, behold, there were twins in her womb.
There's twins in her womb. Come on.
Come. And the first came out red
Uh-huh.
all over,
Come on.
like a hairy garment.
The first son came out red all over like a hairy garment, right? Now, if you look at any white baby that come out that womb, what color are they? That you can see their blood through their skin, right? Come on.
Right? And they called his name Esau.
And they called his name Esau. The word Esau in the Hebrew, because the Old Testament was originally written in Hebrew, it's just been translated into English, right?
Right.
Esau means wasted away, right? So they called him Esau because he wasn't likened unto the rest of them, right? Come on.
Come. And after that came his brother out.
And after that came his brother. Come on.
Right? And his hand took hold on Esau's heel.
Read.
And his name was called Jacob.
And his name was called Jacob. Jacob is our forefather, brother. Mine and yours.
Yeah.
Jacob is our forefather.
Right.
Right? The progenitor, the patriarch of the Israelites, God's chosen people. That's
Right.
us. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
This is the first time in the Bible where you see somebody's mentioned that comes out with a different look, a different hue. That's where your so-called white man comes from, because everybody else was of a similar hue, that brown color.
Black
right?
haired.
Right.
Yeah.
That brown, that beautiful
Very different
copper
in that.
color that we all have, right?
Right.
Like that moniker black that you're using, black is nothing but a byword. You got to take me to the land called black. You got to show me the language that black is. Black is nothing. It's,
Right.
it's but a color, right?
That's
What
what
we
somebody
are, brother, what you and I are Israelites according to the Bible.
That's
God's
right.
chosen people. Get Deuteronomy 7:6. We're God's chosen people, right? And continue to hold that second Ezra as well, right? You've heard this before?
Yeah, I'm listening though. I
Okay.
take the lesson.
So
again.
get Deuteronomy 10 and 12.
Some reminders.
Because you heard this before, right? Then you have to understand that there's something that's required of us, being that we are Israelites, right? It's one thing to say, oh, okay, I know I'm an Israelite. But it's another thing to walk in the actions of an Israelite.
Right.
Because to call yourself an Israelite, you have to move a certain way.
Just like to call yourself a Christian.
Right.
You have
To
move
call
like
yourself a
this.
Christian, you got to move a certain way, right?
I never noticed.
Now, Israel, the name Israel means Prince of the Power of God. That's a mighty name to have. So you got to move in a certain light. Read that.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12.
Come on.
And now Israel, what doeth the Lord thy God require of thee?
Uh-huh.
But to fear the Lord thy God.
Come on.
To walk in all his ways.
Read.
To love him.
Uh-huh.
And to serve the Lord thy God
Uh-huh.
with all thy heart.
Come on.
And with all thy soul.
Come on.
To keep the commandments of the Lord.
You got to keep God's commandments. That's what it means to be an Israelite, right? Not only that you are a descendant of Jacob
Right.
and his 12 sons, the tribes of Israel, but you got to keep God's commandments because he only gave them to you. And he only cares about you. He only cares about the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man.
Hey, y'all gonna put this online?
Yeah, this is going on YouTube, right? But it's something you got to understand.
Y'all got me, though.
Got
They'll
you.
be all right. They'll be all right.
Yeah,
with
brother.
a face like this. It ain't like I'm getting no ground.
Yeah, brother,
Right,
you all right. You amongst family, brother. We are your brothers, right? And we care about you. We care about your biblical education, right? Read that. Deuteronomy 7:6.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7 and verse 6.
Come on.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
This is the Most High God through Moses speaking to the Israelites. Come on.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people
Read.
unto himself.
To be a special people unto himself. That's very possessive.
Every man is a king. I feel like I'm a king, but I might not be.
You are a king, brother.
Every man is a king.
The scriptures say that the Israelites are a nation of kings and priests. You are a God, brother. That's right. That's what the Bible says. Keep reading on in that. Watch this.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Read it again.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
We're above all nations upon the face of the earth because we are God's chosen people, brother.
That's right.
Now, like you said, you are a God. The book of Psalms says that ye are gods, and you are children of the Most High God. So in order to move godly, to declare yourself a God, you got to keep the commandments of the Most High God.
That's
of
right.
The highest God. That's the only way you could be worthy of even calling yourself a God, right? Because walking in his commandments give you a certain power. You understand? Would you like to know some commandments?
I know the difference.
Well, watch this. Is being a homosexual, according to the Bible, not being a homosexual according to is not being a homosexual a commandment in the Bible?
It may be, but I don't see it has one because I never understood it has one.
Go to Leviticus 20 and 13. Right?
I mean, be faithful to your homosexual mean gay, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Like, are you allowed to be a homosexual
I'm not
according to
gay.
the Bible?
I'm never.
All
No,
praises.
we're not talking-
No, we're not talking about
This
you.
is
know
an
what I'm saying?
example.
This is an
But
example.
they now we married.
You said no, you're not, right?
I feel like this is saying to be gay.
Yeah, the Bible outlines it is, right? That's a commandment. It's a commandment of God that you cannot have sex with other men, right? Don't worry about that. That's just noise, right? The scriptures say that a man cannot have sex with another man. That's a sin. That's a commandment. But guess where it's not found in?
Well,
It's found in the Bible, but it's not found in the 10 Commandments.
all right, there you go.
So that's another commandment then. Now, am I supposed to love my brother as myself? According to the Bible?
Always.
Always, right? That's another commandment, but it's not found in the 10. So I'm bringing this up to show you that it's more.
Let him land real fast.
Let me land real fast and I got your
He
question.
almost.
It's more than just 10 commandments. It's more than just the extra 2 I just named. There's a plethora of commandments that you gotta learn in the Bible.
And I was learning the Quran.
Okay.
And the Quran contains a lot of commandments. And I think these commandments are in the Quran.
No.
They're not, but they're a rule in the Quran that makes you. The Quran is more like a rule book than a Bible. To me, that's what I
The
thought.
Bible is a rule book. The Bible is before the Quran. In fact, the Quran
The
says.
Bible is a way of life, though, to me.
The Quran says, right? If you are in any doubt, talking to the so-called Prophet Muhammad, if you are in any doubt, go to the scriptures which came before.
That's what it said.
Right?
All the way through it.
But here's the thing with the Quran. The Quran has a lot of discrepancies and inconsistencies throughout it. A lot of Muslims will say
It's a part of the Quran. If you have a verse, there's a part of the Quran that speaks about the sin of gay. The sin of man, and woman, the sex of sex. There's a part in the somewhere, I can't remember it, but someone has introduced
I mean, I don't know everything. You know, you could
I
educate
don't
me
know.
on
I've been
that.
so long ago, it's just something I can remember.
Uh-huh.
So that's what's basically what, when I was trying to, only reason they didn't let me because I walked through the breakfast line one day and the Muslim guy was right there and I had to get some bacon with sausage. They said, no, you can have you. You know, but
The scriptures outlaw pork, man. You can't
Outlaw
eat no
pork.
pork, man.
Yeah, but
It's unclean unto your bodies, defiling your temple,
always.
right? Now, what I want to make expressly clear to you is, the Quran is not your book. The Quran is not our book.
No, it's not.
Right?
Not
The
book of
Quran-
days, it's a book of a lesson.
The Quran is a book for the Arab man. That's his religion.
Right.
The Quran protects him. We have a saying here: if your religion does not protect its practitioner, you have to flee that religion.
Right.
Right? The Bible, the Holy Scriptures, they protect so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Because it was written by and for these people,
Right.
the Israelites. You understand what I'm saying? The Quran wasn't written for our people. It wasn't meant for us. The Quran, it actually has the those who carried forth the Quran, they enslaved our people to conform to the ways of the Quran.
Right.
Called the sub-Saharan slave trade. You ever heard of that? The sub-Saharan slave trade was a slave trade that had Arab Muslims going into Africa, right? And ravishing our women, kidnapping our sons, cutting off our noses and whatnot, putting us into rigorous servitude and converting us into Islam,
And if we did,
right? And if you didn't, you had to die. That's compulsion of religion that Muslims say they don't teach, but the Quran teaches compulsion of religion, right?
Salakia.
What?
If you didn't, they will hang you upside down by your feet and castrate you,
Yeah.
right? That's how that was the introduction to Islam for the black man.
Yep.
We not dealing with that.
In like manner, that's how the introduction of Christianity was to the black man. But we're trying to show you, brother, is that this book has absolutely nothing to do with Christianity. Nothing to do with it. Right? This has nothing to do with Christianity because Christianity's tenets don't align with the Bible. Huh? This is the first book.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Christianity is the book.
Come hear the word. Listen. Yeah, come chop it up for a second.
Christianity is the book of the New Testament.
What I'm saying is that Christianity starts with Christ.
Christ come in the volume of the book.
I think I understand what he's saying because to be a Christian means to be a follower of Christ.
Right.
I get what you're saying, but like my brother said, Christ came in the volume of the book, meaning he taught the whole thing. The only book that Christ had to walk around with was the Old Testament.
Right.
Right? The New Testament wasn't even a thing yet. You see what I'm saying?
The world's attention more closer. He looked like Christ read it and he put it to the world. So he did his stuff. I believe.
Yeah, Christ made what was written in the Old Testament more plain.
What was lived.
And he reintroduced what was written in the Old Testament to those people because they needed it, right? They needed that understanding. Go to I'm gonna show you an example, right? You get Leviticus 19:17, and you go to where Christ said, if any man hate his neighbor, you are a murderer. Watch this.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17.
This is just to show you that Christ didn't teach anything different from what the Old Testament says.
This is the Old Testament.
Right, go ahead.
It says, thou shalt not hate thy brother in thy heart.
Straight from the Old Testament.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him.
Come on.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
So the scriptures is showing you to show proper love. If your brother is doing something wrong, going off, it's your job to rebuke him because rebuke means correct.
Right.
That's proper love. If I see you running into the street and the bus is coming, I'm not gonna just sit here and watch you die. No, I'm gonna try to snatch you up out the way. I'm gonna be like, brother, a bus is coming.
And you
That's
probably
love.
what I'm saying. It is love. But it's part of, it's part of what we see has in, to me, and it's probably just me, the indoctrination of us, let me finish, it being that the way we get along with each other. You can put a bunch of Mexicans in a room and they'll live together. Can you live with your brother and his family? Think about it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can put a Mexican, set of Mexican live with his brother, his wife, and his kids, but can you go and get your sister, your brother, and all y'all live together with y'all family? As a black race, it'll be chaos. In some kind of way, they've indoctrinated this hate into us that we just will not relieve ourselves of. And that is the satisfaction. That'll be the satisfaction of me to see before I die. We can relieve ourselves of so much of that they've indoctrinated.
A lot of because remember we was talking about the indoctrination of Christianity, right? And so in Christianity in itself is white supremacy.
Yep.
Right? And when I look at Christianity and I read this Bible, I see everybody with a white image. Paul, the 12 disciples. If you
Anything
see
against Jesus.
you should hold on real fast. Listen real fast. Everything about this Bible in the lens of Christianity becomes white supremacy.
Right.
Because Jesus is white according to Christianity. Peter, Paul is white. Jeremiah, Isaiah is white, right? All of these men become white men, right? So I lose and desensitize to love towards my people because everybody that I want to aspire to be is a white man.
But see, but when you look at it as I look at it, I believe what you said. I understand greatly what he said, but when you see it as I see it, I see everything that is. I feel my purpose, because religion is your personal belief. I see it as all of us and all that is.
Your religion is your discipline.
But that's what the reason why I brought that out, right?
I see it
was to explain the problem that needs to be troubleshooted in the community of black people.
Thank you for watching. If you wish to donate, you can use Zelle or PayPal. We're the Sons of Thunder. It's our heart's prayer and desire for Israel that they might be saved. Shalom.